Okay. Princess Peach.
Oh goodness. It, that's a lot of Z's.
Has anyone seen my chocobo? I'm trying to get out of here. So I like the scenic. Definitely shows a part of Azorzia I'd like to see. Um, 1 second, let me take a look really quick. So I said this to a few other people. Make sure you check your settings. They're a little blurry. Just make sure if this is your highest settings you have, completely fine. But when you do take screenshots, make sure they're on maximum. So, or at least as high as you can go without killing your computer. And if this is the highest you can go, then just keep doing what you're doing. It looks a little blurry though, so just double check.
Yeah, everything looks a little round. You know what I mean? It doesn't look, I guess, textured in some ways. Like, I know, there is a lot of roundness to the Cobalt architecture, but especially with the stairs and stuff, I know that those tend to jut with the rocks, which doesn't really happen.
Yeah, it looks like their settings are just really low, or they don't have a really high end
Yeah.
computer, and that's not what we're judging on. Just double check, make sure you want to sell yourself in the best way you can. Um, I like the fact that it's actually really close up. I like the fact seeing like you can really see yourself, and then you see that whole extensive like backdrop coming in. Um,
I like the choice. I like the industrialness. I like the color that was chosen here too, because like it kind of reflects the industrialist going around
yeah, you get all these
behind
like
you.
fumes. You get like all these fumes going on, and then it starts to reflect on that high specular, so it kind of like tints this metal, which is really nice. Um,
I think maybe I would have worn a bit more clothes. Like I like the color, and I even like the metal of it. I just maybe I don't know. I know bikinis are wonderful, and you're a Mako, therefore it's required that you wear at least one bikini. But
Curry's
I
like,
do
cover
feel
up! Cover up! Cover up!
I do feel like you're in like a forge, and this bikini would just not be appropriate at all. So maybe still with metal and still this kind of color, especially because like she's wearing metal boots that go
Yeah.
all the way up. Like I maybe whatever goes with those boots, like go with that. I think. Yeah, I
Uh,
have a thing
the only
against
thing that I
coats
would
and bikinis.
The only thing I would say be careful with as well is you do this nice like lookout pose. You have your hand cast a harsh shadow right on one side of your eye. Really watch for that. I'm not sure if there's a good way to get around this without maybe possibly waiting till the shadow or the sun was at a different point in time and depending on weather. Or you could try and use the sun, fake it a little bit. I love what it does over here. You get these cast shadows. I don't like that it cuts out your face so much and goes that really harsh shadow. Um,
I almost think it looks like she has a large birthmark, or maybe she was punched
yeah.
in the face recently.
So just watch out for that. Otherwise, I mean, I like the post. I like your body's really clean. This is a scenic shot to me. I can see perfectly like you're in there, and I see a scenic background.
Yep, I really like this. I wouldn't have thought to. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, battle. Kitty got your nose. Cats rules. Dog drools. Yeah. Okay, so I had to take a second to look what's going on. I love the fact that your foot is extended. You're hitting that dog right in the nose. And if anyone who has owned a dog before knows, like, if a dog does something bad, like pees on the floor or something, you smack them on the nose. That's how they learn. So that's kind of funny. I don't know if that was intended or not, but that made me laugh. The only thing is, you're so dark, and I really lose what's going on. Like, we've said this to a few other people. I think you're wearing a black mask, and then you have a black shirt on and black pants with the black boots. That's fine, but when you're doing an action pose and your body is overlapping, sometimes you really lose some of these things. So it might be nice to kind of separate it just so you can really clearly see what's going on. Because, like, if I look at this far away, I don't know if I can't really tell if you're actually swinging, like you're kicking back or you're kicking forward. Because I know what's happening is you swung your leg from, like, here and kicked forward, but it could look the other way too. So just like make sure you really like separate out your body parts, keep your body open, make sure we all can tell what's going on.
Um. Okay, so I'm not sure I like the effect that's okay. I like the motion blur effect there, where like clearly
The
she
leg
just
swing.
kicked through there. Yeah, I like that part. I'm not sure I like whatever this effect is near her face and arms is,
Yeah, I'm
like the
not.
ice.
I think
Not
that's
sure what
if
that
I
is.
think that's the dog actually just hit her.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really liking that. And for some reason, the first thing when I looked at this I looked right at the balloon first, which is not really what I wanted to do, I don't think.
Yeah.
Um, so I kind of think this shot is off a little bit like that. I wish that the dog was more in focus because we barely see anything. Like, I love his face. Like his face looks
Yeah, and I
really
love
good.
his claws, man. Look at that. They're like grabbing right here.
Yeah,
And
they're
even
super
the
cool.
dust that she's creating, like the snow dust, that's really nice. But like Curry's saying, my eye did somewhat go to this balloon first. If
He
this
looks
was
like
just like if this area that's right here was just more right here, would have been great. Um, I know that's hard though because you're on a slant, so if you tried to inch your camera up, you wouldn't be able to get that. Because your camera would basically cut and zoom in. So maybe like this could be a good concept shot, and then you go try and get a wolf on another platform someplace else and really try and shoot this similar shot.
Yeah, he looks like you know in Alice in Wonderland you have the Cheshire Cat. He
Yeah.
reminds me of the Cheshire Cat because I can see like his face and then his claws and hand, but like I'm losing his body to the rock that's behind him, so
Yeah.
he's just kind of like a floating face and like floating face and claw. So
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
would definitely say the shot's a really good concept shot. If I was to do this, we would like if we were to go and try and recreate the shot, we would go shoot it again. And definitely just the big thing is make sure your anything that's overlapping is really concept like solidified as far as you can see what's going on. This all blends together, and you kind of end up losing your figure. Like you have
Yeah,
like
your
you're
face is just yeah
I can
lost in your arm there.
yeah, I mean I can see what's going on. I know what the animation looks like, so thankfully that's a good thing. But anytime you had like a judge or something who maybe not didn't play this game like we saw last few cycles, it might be hard to distinguish exactly what's going on. So you want to just enhance everything you can, make sure everything's really straightforward. But I love the dog. Just wish there was more. Wasn't blending in the rocks. Maybe get rid of this balloon or make sure it's off to the side more so
Off
it's
to the
not
side.
our focus point. But
Yeah, it's right in the center, and it glows too, so it's got that lighting effect, so it draws the eye, and I'm not sure that's really what you'd like.
yeah, but otherwise, it's a good shot. There's some really good stuff in there. Just clean it up if you get
I like
chosen.
the snow effects too that are near her legs and on the ground.
Yeah, the like dust stuff that comes off.
Yep.
It's really nice. Okay,
Okay.
amphitheater. Let's dance our hearts. Let's let's dance our hearts out, taking donations to feed Tarus of Azorcia.
What are we poor? Are we the
Oh,
lesser race?
I like that she has the friends behind her. Um,
Yeah, me too.
I like your socks. I kind of wish you were wearing a different shirt, but you know, it works. Um,
Is that the
it
underwear
sh-
shirt for them?
yeah, it is.
I have to admit, I am not fond of this angle just because it's showing your panties. It's like a panty shot.
Curry is
Um,
so like
I'm telling you.
conservative. Like,
I
don't
mean,
throw this.
I think that like you should go like if you're gonna go sexy, I think you should go super sexy. This is kind of like you know like when you're watching like an anime and they do this tiny little peep shot and you're like,
Yeah.
why are you showing me a 12
Why are
year
you
old's
teasing me
panties?
this?
Yeah, well I mean clearly she's not 12, but you know what I mean. Like it's kind of awkward, I guess.
I like that you added in the effects though, and you get some nice lighting effects in the background amphitheater. Tarus are nice; they do blend in to the point, so that's good because I want to keep my focus on you. I actually really like what your legs are doing, like specifically this shot that you captured. And then I like the fact that the you have a really soft lighting on the front of the stage and it falls off. That's really nice to see. Um,
I like that the background isn't asymmetrical. I like that a lot actually. Especially because like the Tarus are so symmetrical towards her.
mhm.
So it's interesting. Is this two different effects? Because I know it's like a confetti.
I think
Is this
so
a
because you
confetti
see this
effect?
thing in the back. I don't know what this is. Like, do you see that? Actually, no. That's just the. I think it's just the confetti.
Is it? I thought the confetti was just the red. Hold on, I think I have. Um, I thought the confetti was just like a red thingy.
Maybe it is.
Oh, maybe I put it away. Never mind. I won't know. I'll later date. Um, but no, I do like the shot. I like the lighting effects here. It was taken at night, which is nice. I wish there was a little bit more light maybe on her body instead of just in the background. But I do really like the effects. Like I think it looks really, really pretty.
Yeah, for
Is this the
sure.
harvest dance?
Yes, that is the harvest dance. And then her face. Oh, she has the heterochroma eyes too. Everyone has that, and the mole.
Does.
Those are
Yep.
some. That is size 100 boobs right there.
See, even you noticed. Bikini. I'm telling you, it's the Makotes. They love their bikinis.
Well, Princess Peach, good luck.
Good luck.